So, don't know where to start. In the middle of pulling down this 289 that had the skip, and this two cylinders right here, kind of a mess, not a skip. So, thought I could get the heads off without having to pull the headers, but I can't get enough clearance to get the bottom bolts on the headers, so not much clearance here. So we'll pull the headers off it, both sides. I don't know if you can see, that's kind of dark in there, but so there we go. A little bit of sludge in the engine. Sat a long time. Didn't look like it got a whole lot. Doesn't seem to use any oil or burn any oil. I'm gonna have to do some cleaning up. I may just yank the whole engine out of here now, clean it, do some seals. Compression was really good on all the cylinders. I'm trying to get some of that stuff done. Pulled the one side, various parts that have come out of it. I have to take the heads off and take a look at it. I have a really good 351 Windsor that I could put in here, but I kind of wanted to keep this stock. So been busy all summer. I really haven't shot any videos. Still new at this and the video taking and trying to get it uploaded and trying to get the content where I need it. And, so did get the, you can see that, but I did get the carpets back in. New Dynamat on the floors and that kind of stuff. So just trying to get it so I can wrap it up for this year, get it running good. If I have to pull the motor out and send it up to Danny's for a complete rebuild, that's what I'm going to do, I guess. I guess I toyed just taking it out and having it rebuilt and put the 351 in. I think I'll just send it up, have it done if it needs it. Compression's good. I'll know when to get the heads off it. I guess we're just going to go with that. And pull it out, probably take the pan off it, new oil pump, probably look at the base bearings and stuff. I'm getting into this farther than I expected to at this point, but that's the way it goes sometimes. So that's what's going on this 67. I went to an auction a few weeks back and I picked up a portable generator that hadn't run in 15 years. The guy had passed away, and it's an Airco Wasp AC stick welder. It's got a 7,500 watt generator on it too, 7,500 watt, and the recoil was broken. I played with it for about 15 minutes and had it running. Got the oil changed in and stuff. I got to get some recoil parts for it, but it actually runs really well and welds very well. There's a lot of leads with it. I got 3 more sets of leads that came with it. It was a steal. Nobody bid on it but me. I was afraid of it. So, and then I picked up another one, kind of welder poor at this point. I don't know. The friend of mine, well, anyway, he had it for a long time, used it at his shop, and passed away a year ago. And his wife wanted me to make sure I kept this welder, so that's what I've got here. Got a few things of his kicking around. I got some, I don't know if you've seen some of the other videos I've done. We're doing some, got some wheel simulator covers to match my single axle tractor for the big trailer that we broke down and redid all the sides on. I'm going to show you a quick thing of that. We also starting our fall maintenance. This is a truck that'll be pulling trailers all winter, also plowing snow. It does handle a sander at times. So putting some new tires on it, had new brakes last year. Just going to kind of go through everything. Transmission filter, of course, it's almost due for an oil change, so we're going to do the oil while we're here. I haven't done a whole lot more on my building. You probably saw some of the videos. Got a friend of mine that's going to come back. He's going to finish getting the insulation up in the plywood so we can get some stuff on the walls. We get the lights up, and got a new door. Some of the stuff we've done. I'll just give you a quick shot if you can bear with me. Never mind my shop. My shop is dirty. So this is, if anybody remembers a couple of the videos, if you look back, you can see the trailer that we did. We cut the sides off it It was terrible shape. The guy had a liner in it and ruined the sides and stuff of the liner. I built a new set of gates for the rear. I used some of the hardware. This is hardware that was on the other trailer. I took it off and I put it on here. These are all new. All new 10 gauge sides, all new posts. This is a tarp system that I had come up with years ago. I use it on all my trailers. It's very simple. You can see over here how it works. It's kind of a low-tech, low-dollar version of some expensive stuff. So we just I do what I can. This will have a better system. I'm going to make a lock for it. Well, we still got a little bit of touch-up paint work to do on it, but it's all been painted. We've done the bottoms. This rail's coming off. We don't need this on there. But a little bit of wiring left to do. We'll get the lights. I'm going to pull all the wheels before I put the simulators on the rims, and go through the brakes and adjust them. Make sure that the adjusters are all free so I can adjust it as they need it. The brakes are really good on it, but we just want to make sure. This sat like 5 years. I don't know if anybody saw the video of it before, but the sides were terrible. So we cut it off and we've re-welded new sides on it. Put a new 10-inch board on the top of it. Just done some work to it. We're going to use this primarily for construction debris jobs that we have, and occasional hauling other things, whatever we can put on there. It's got a heavy GVW. It's 25,000 GVW, and it was really never hurt. The guy just abused it more than he used it. So that's kind of where we are with that. I got some really good photos of that Derby truck. We're going to run that again next year. I believe next year, unless my son runs it this fall. He broke, the rear end was bad. We made it a front wheel drive. He lost a tie rod, lost the left front axle, got a new axle for it and a tie rod. Didn't hurt the radiator. He put an awful whipping on some other ones before he broke his tie rod and lost his drive. So we made it a front wheel drive instead of the rear wheel because the rear pinion was bad on it. That's why I bought it. It was a pretty decent 02 Dodge. With a 4.7, and it runs really good. I got some videos on that I'll probably try to put up later. So that's about where I am. Just kind of a little quick update. Of course, we've been doing a lot of this summer, a lot of mowing. The grass just keeps coming. So I want to get on this a little bit. I got to bring my 52 and my Ford. And I promised a cold start on that for a fellow, and I haven't done it. I did a kind of a half-assed cold start, so I'll do a good cold start on it. I got to bring it in. I'm going to change the steering box on it. I have a donor truck down back that in the gravel pit that has a real nice steering box on it, and this one's got quite a bit of play. I've tried to adjust it. I've gone through all the process, and it just didn't get any better. Right? A little bit better, not where it should have been. So the other steering box down there is in great shape, so I think I'm gonna change that out and check the kingpins again in the front end. I got a little bit of a wander, shouldn't have it. I had rebuilt it several years ago, but I'm not sure. I was always leery of that left side kingpin. Even after I had it bored and put the new one in, I didn't like the way it's seated, so I may have some wear on that side. If I do, I may have to change the front axle on that truck. I have several to choose from. So that's kind of where we are. 289's somewhat apart. It's going to go up on the hoist here in a minute, and I'm going to pull the headers off it so I can get to the heads, so I can pull the heads to see what kind of damage is in there, and also take a look at the pistons. And I think I'm just going to yank the engine out and tear it down, take a look at it, and might as well be in it once instead of twice. Okay, well, have a good day. I'll try to post some videos after I get some stuff down. If I find any damage, I'll bring you up to date. And that's about where I am. Okay, have a good day.